For decades, completion of the Stone Mountain Confederate Memorial is a dream shared by all Georgians. But every attempt to complete the memorial ends in failure. No progress is made until Governor Griffin gives the project new impetus.
I am convinced that the purchase of Stone Mountain and adjacent property by the state and completion of the Confederate Memorial by a competent authority will be of everlasting benefit to present generation and to all future citizens of our state and the entire Southland. I recommend that this General Assembly authorize and direct that the Stone Mountain property be purchased according to the laws of Georgia immediately by the state for public use, and that, if necessary, the right of eminent domain be exercised unless complete.
By an almost unanimous vote, the General Assembly creates the Stone Mountain Memorial Association. As soon as the association officials are sworn in, Governor Griffin moves to buy the Stone Mountain property.
Here is the check for the purchase price for the first 1,613 acres in the amount of $1,100,000. And I might say that this is one of the happiest days of my life.
Boss, it's a wonderful world.
Thank you. Thank you.
And so, after 30 years of disappointment, the dream of completing the Stone Mountain Confederate Memorial is at long last about to come true. Where so many others have failed, Governor Marvin Griffin succeeds.
The Atlanta political machine consists of the mayor of Atlanta, the management of the Atlanta Constitution and Journal, and Martin Luther King. In short, I am running against an IBM computing machine consisting of Ivan, Bill, and Mills. I am making this fight for governor for the rank and file of Georgians against a machine which stands for special privilege, unlimited integration, total destruction of state sovereignty, and continuation of federal court encroachment. I shall march in this campaign under the flag of states' rights, preservation of our great institutions, traditions, and customs. I shall wage unrelentless war, preservation of our great institutions, traditions, and customs. I shall wage unrelentless war upon those who would destroy our Georgia way of life and make a shambles of the Bill of Rights of the Constitution of our nation. It is time for all white Georgians to stick together and to block vote. The political machine has promised to deliver the Negro block vote to my opponent. I shall be the governor of all the people of Georgia. I shall deliver a full measure of devotion to improving the economy of our state for both white and black. And I shall not surrender this state's way of life to the whims and the caprices of minority pressure groups. The office of governor is the highest office you are privileged to give any man. It is not for sale for money or for special privilege. None of us Georgians have as much money as Mills B. Lane, but there are certainly more of us. When I was elected in 1954, I had 8 opponents, and the votes were split between all 9 of us. This time, there are only 2 major candidates, and the votes will be split 2 ways instead of 9. I must have a clear-cut majority, and I must depend upon the white people for that majority, because Martin Luther King, Ralph McGill, and the NAACP are supporting my opponent. I hope that the white people who supported Tom Linder, Fred Hand, M.E. Thompson, and all the others in 1954 will support me this summer.